What if I told you that for under 8 grand, you could own one of the most well-rounded motorcycles on the American market today? Not a compromise, not a, yeah, it's okay for a beginner bike. No, a genuinely thrilling, tech-loaded, street-shredding machine that'll make experienced riders do a double take. Yeah, we're talking about the 2026 Kawasaki Ninja 650. And by the end of this video, you're gonna wanna head straight to your nearest Kawasaki dealer. Let's get into it. All right, first things first, let's talk about what the Ninja 650 actually is, because there's a misconception floating around out there. Some people hear 650cc and they think beginner bike. They think training wheels. They think, oh, I'll ride this for 6 months and trade up. And look, I get it, I understand, but those people are wrong, and today we're gonna prove it. The 2026 Kawasaki Ninja 650 sits in a sweet spot that very few motorcycles in the world occupy. It's approachable enough that a new rider won't be terrified on day one, but it has enough personality, enough punch, and enough premium technology that seasoned riders genuinely enjoy throwing it through corners on the weekend. This is not a stepping stone. This is a destination. So let's kick things off where it matters most, the engine. Under that sharp, aggressive bodywork sits a 649cc parallel twin, liquid-cooled 4-stroke engine with DOHC valve configuration and a 10.8:1 compression ratio. Power peaks at around 8,000 RPM, and torque hits hardest at 6,700 RPM. What does that mean in the real world? It means when you crack the throttle on the highway on-ramp, this thing pulls. It's not going to pin you to your seat like a leader bike, but it has a smooth, linear, confidence-inspiring power band that makes every ride feel effortless and fun. And here's the thing people don't talk about enough, the assist and slipper clutch. Oh man, if you've never ridden a bike with a slipper clutch, you are missing out. Under normal riding, it lightens the clutch lever pull significantly, but the real magic happens when you downshift too aggressively coming into a corner. Instead of the rear wheel locking up and sending you into a tank slapper, the slipper cam kicks in. The clutch partially disengages and you glide through like a professional. It's like having a safety net that you don't even notice until you need it. Now, quick question for you. What's the difference between a motorcycle you ride and a motorcycle you feel? Stay with me because the answer is coming up in just a second. Let's talk chassis. The Ninja 650 uses a lightweight trellis frame. That's the same type of frame philosophy used on high-performance machines, paired with a horizontal backlink rear suspension setup. What this gives you is nimble, responsive handling that feels direct and planted. Whether you're filtering through city traffic, carving up canyon roads, or cruising on the interstate, this bike communicates with you. It tells you what the road is doing. That connection, that feedback, is exactly what separates a motorcycle you ride from one you truly feel. Dunlop Sportmax RoadSport 2 tires come standard on the 2026 model, and that is a big deal. These are proper sport touring rubber, not budget tires, not all-season compromise tires. Dunlop's RoadSport 2 compound grips confidently in both dry and light wet conditions, and they're built to last. Kawasaki could have spec'd cheaper rubber here. They didn't. Respect. Okay, styling. Let's be honest, half the reason we buy a motorcycle is because it looks absolutely incredible sitting in the garage at night when no one else is home and we just stare at it. Don't lie, you know you do it too. The 2026 Ninja 650 has twin LED headlights, both high and low beam, with a sharp, angular face that screams Ninja family DNA. The flush-fit windshield sits low and integrates seamlessly with the upper cowl, giving the front end a clean, aerodynamic look. The upswept tail cowl adds aggression from every angle, and the new metallic flat spark black with metallic carbon gray colorway? Absolutely mean. Like, this bike looks like it already has a speeding ticket just sitting still. But here's where the 2026 model gets really interesting. And this is the part I want you to pay close attention to, because this is where Kawasaki quietly separated themselves from the competition in this class. Technology. Let's talk about it. The Ninja 650 comes with a full TFT color instrument panel. Not a basic LCD, not a dated analog dial, a crisp, vibrant TFT display that gives you all your riding data in a format that looks like it belongs on a premium machine, and it connects to your smartphone via the Rideology the App motorcycle application. We're talking odometer, fuel gauge, riding logs with GPS routes, gear position, RPM data, all accessible from your phone. You can even adjust display settings and instrument preferences wirelessly. In 2026, riding connected isn't a luxury, it's a standard, and Kawasaki gets it. Then there's KTRC, Kawasaki Traction Control, offering 2 modes plus off. Mode 1 is for the sport-focused rider who wants minimal intervention and maximum feel.
Mode 2 gives you extra peace of mind on slippery or challenging roads, and if you want to go full send with zero electronic nannying, turn it off. Your call, your ride. ABS? Available on the $8,199 trim. And honestly, just get the ABS version. The price difference is $600, and your front wheel not locking up mid-corner is worth every single penny of that price. Trust me on this one. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Okay, this sounds great, but what about comfort? Is this thing actually livable on longer rides? Great question. Valid concern. Because we've all made the mistake of buying a bike that's incredible for 45 minutes and absolutely destroys your spine for anything longer. The Ninja 650's upright riding position is genuinely one of its strongest selling points. Unlike fully aggressive sport bikes that fold you into a pretzel and have your wrists screaming after an hour, the 650 keeps you comfortable. The seat is thick, supportive, and designed with hip support for the rider, and it's comfortable for a passenger too. The windshield angle maintains enough wind protection at highway speeds that fatigue stays low. This is a bike you can actually live with day to day, not just weekend warrior it. And that brings us to the big picture, the price, because here's where the Ninja 650 absolutely body slams the competition. Base non-ABS, $7,599. ABS version, $8,199. Add the destination charge of $685, and you're still well under $9,000 out the door for a motorcycle with a TFT display, traction control, slipper clutch, Dunlop sport tires, and smartphone connectivity. Show me another bike in this class doing all of that at this price point. I'll wait. For context, the Honda CBR 650R, which competes directly with this machine, comes in higher. The Yamaha options in this displacement range, also higher. Kawasaki is playing a different game here, and the 2026 Ninja 650 is the proof. So here's the bottom line, and I'll make it simple. If you're a new rider who wants a machine that won't intimidate you on day one, but will still challenge you and excite you 2 years from now, this is the bike. If you're an experienced rider looking for a lightweight, tech-rich, fun daily that won't drain your savings, this is the bike. If you just want something that looks absolutely savage parked in your driveway and is incredibly satisfying to twist the throttle on, this is the bike. The 2026 Kawasaki Ninja 650 starts at $7,599. The ABS version is $8,199. And right now, it is sitting in Kawasaki dealerships across the country waiting for someone to make a very smart decision. Now, before you go anywhere, I want you to do something. Look at that end screen right now. I put together a full video breaking down another absolute fire motorcycle that you need to see. If you enjoyed this review, you are going to love that one. Click it now, it's queued up and ready to go. Don't let the algorithm swallow you into something random. Stay in the Moto Metrics lane. We'll see you in the next one. Ride safe.